So I am here at the Chickamauga Battleground National Park, something like that. Um, I have been on this channel, I have been to the Battle of Orchard Knob, I've been to the Battle of Lookout Mountain, I've been to Craven's House, I've been to some other places that are all associated with the Civil War. This battleground is probably the most important. Now I'm making a more detailed video about this park for the New Retired Me channel. That's why you see this sweatshirt. And I just wanted to point out a few things about it today, just so you know, if you are here in the Chattanooga area, and it's just south into the Georgia line, just south of Rossville. The Chickamauga battle took place September 19th and 20th of 1863. If you remember, the battle for Chattanooga took place in 1864. And the war was officially ended in 1865. So this battle actually started with one group from the Confederate side and one group from the Union side who sort of stumbled on each other along the Chickamauga Creek. I don't know that they were planning to meet here, but they started a fight, and then they started calling in other groups to join them until finally by the 20th it was a massive group of soldiers on both sides. In fact, the Chickamauga battlefield is second only to Gettysburg with the total number of dead, missing, runaways, injured. A little over 600,000 soldiers died in the Civil War from both sides. 32 or 34,000 were either killed or injured, missing in action, or ran away here at Chickamauga. And so, as they talk about the east and west parts of the war, not just north and south, this is the largest group of casualties in the western front of the warfare. And as it turned out, there was a mistake on the Union side that cost them the battle. The Confederates actually won the battle, although I think they lost about 2,000 more soldiers than the Union armies did. But then there was also a mistake on the Confederate side that wound up pretty much costing them the war. Because after this battle is when the Union soldiers dug into Chattanooga, and the battle for Chattanooga was begun later, and that's really where the turning of the war came for the western region. The Confederates had an opportunity to run them out of the area, and they didn't take it. And so there's a lot of history here. You're going to see a lot of monuments. You're going to see a lot of what they call tablets. The blue tablets tell you about the Union side. The red tablets tell you about the Confederate side. There will be a lot of small markers to tell you sort of what happened. There are signs along the road to take you on the tour. And we're going to go see a lot more of it here on the New Retired Me channel. That video will come up a little later. The visitor center is right at the front gate. A small little museum inside, along with a video that will sort of tell you about the battle and what happened. There are some very famous skirmishes along this area. We'll try to cover a few in that other video. But I just wanted to take you out a little bit today and show you where I'm at. Even though it's not a full-blown video about Chickamauga, that's coming later. I did want you to sort of see, you know, not just the battles for Chattanooga, but the battles that led to the battle for Chattanooga. Remember, one last little point here. At the time of the Civil War, Chattanooga only had 2,500 residents. 2,500. It was not a big metropolis. It was a town on the Tennessee River that had a hub of railroad lines. And for most of the war, Chattanooga was not bothered. I mean, they were inconvenienced because of the rail lines being blocked or soldiers coming through and getting supplies or that kind of thing. But the battles didn't happen there until really after this battle. So I hope you'll kind of pay attention over on the New Retired Me channel for that video. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.